Okay, so example 6, rationalize the denominator. So like we said before, we don't want any fractional exponents in the denominator. We don't want any square roots in the denominator, right? So if I break this down to the cube root of 250a to the 6 over the cube root of 7a, that would be like a fractional exponent of 7a, both 7 and the a raised to the 1/3, right? So we want no fractional exponents or no roots in the denominator. So I really want to look for groups of 3. Well, there's no groups of 3 of 7, and there's no groups of a, right? So really, I need to multiply this by another cube root, because I can take cube root times cube root. And really, I need 2 more 7s, right? Because then I have 3 7s, and I could take out a 7. And I need 2 more a's to take out a group of 3 of a's, right? So if I do that to the bottom, I would also have to do that to the top. 7 times 7 and a times a. So that means on the top, I'd really have 250 times 7 times 7, and then I would have a to the 8th, correct? Because I have 6 a's here and 2 more a's, a to the 8th. And so those are both being cube rooted, right? So I'm looking for groups of 3. So a to the 8th over 3 would be, goes in evenly twice, right? With the remainder of, I'm looking for groups of 3. Yeah, sorry, it goes in twice with the, yep, perfect, sorry about that. With the remainder of 2, right? Cube root of a squared. Okay, so now I need to break down the number in front, the coefficient, right? So 250, the 7's already broken down 7 and 7, so 250 is 25 and 10, right? 5 and 5, and then 5 and 2, so we have a group of 3 5s, so that's 1 5 I get to pull out. And this 2 7s and a 2 do not have any groups of 3, right? So I just multiply them together. So 7 times 7 is 49, 49 times 2 is 98. So 98 would go on the inside. Okay, and I think that would be my answer, but it's actually not my answer because it can be reduced, right? Because I have 5 over 7 cannot be reduced, but a squared over a can be reduced. Whenever I divide by the same exponents, I subtract, right? So 2 minus 1 would be 1. So it's 5a to the first, the cube root of 98a squared over just 7. And so that's what it's going to accept as the correct answer.